Oh, hi. How are you this fine evening? I really mean it. You holding up okay? Are we okay? Is everybody okay? I've been kind of like numb and not really wanting to do anything but sleep lately, but it's good to get out. It's good to do things and be around other people. And even though I meant that, I also mean all the words in this song that I'm going to play for you first, which is to you. If you want to be a simple song, I'll be your open line. If you want to be an airborne ranger, I will be your sky. If you want to be a politician, I will be your bold-faced lie. If you want to be a cop, I will be your excessive force. If you want to be an executioner, I'll be your remorse. If you want to be a survivor, I will be the cleansing fire that you walk through. I just want to be a part of you. Solo singer, I will be your backup band. If you want to be a philosophy major, I will be your backup plan. If you want to be a patriot, I will be your head in the sand. If you want to be then I will be your shotgun. If you want to be a cross-country road trip, I will be your shotgun. If you want to be a teenage wasteland, I'll be your bag full of glue. I just want to be a part of you. Thanks so much. 25 years of Mr. Roboto. That's so cool. So I was looking at the book because I couldn't remember. This was actually John and Matt, my friends John and Matt, it was their idea. They're like, because I was like, I can't even remember the first time we played there. They're like, look in the book. So I did, and it was February 6th, 2007. And then the next day, the Max Levine Ensemble played here. How do you like that? And you know what Facebook told me today? That 3 years ago to the day, Big Baby and I played a show together at what used to be the Whisper Nest, the Poetry Lounge. 3 years to the day. How do you like that? Serendipity going all around. But I was so excited to play here when we first played here. I'm from Johnstown, and it's an hour and a half away. The first show I saw here, not this one, but I saw the Dismemberment Plan I saw Bane. I saw some good shows there. My buddy was in a band called the McCarthy Commission.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this was all the way back in the zeros. So I'm still the oldest guy. Not back when I wasn't the oldest guy at the punk shows. This song is called "The Oldest Guy at the Oldest Kid at the Punk Show." 25 years, my life, still trying to get that stupid song out of my head. Heard it on the classic rock station the other day, and it stopped me dead. Am I really that old? Am I really that old? Am I really so desperately out of touch that I turned into the things that I used to make fun of so much? I want to march against big oil, but I gotta work to pay the heating bill, and that's too late for me to stay out. Oh, good grief, did I really just say that out loud? When I feel I'm at the end of my lifeline, and I see a gray hair entangled in mine, and then I think of what it must be like to be a kid these days. I guess I don't really mind, 'cause I'll take old and a mess over young and a mess every time. Now I'm not saying let's go back to the good old days, because I know that there's no such thing. I think the world looked a little bit better when it wasn't on a screen. Am I really that lame? Am I really that lame? Do the kids even say the word lame anymore? Anyway, seems like I was still a real rad dude just yesterday. I wanna vote for Bernie Sanders, think that someone's got the answer, but I've thrown too many votes away. Come to think of it, I've always been too old to fall for a politician's version of change. But when I wake up and my back already hurts, I go to the mall and see that it could be worse. And then I think of what it must be like to be a kid these days, and I guess I don't really mind, 'cause I'll take old and a mess over young and a mess. I'll take old and unimpressed over young and hopeless. I'll take old and a mess over young and a mess every time. Stay off my lawn. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of road for annihilation. Thank you. This is called flight behavior. Put on my shoes and I pat down my pockets, make sure I got my keys and my mask and my wallet. Try not to set off the alarm when I'm closing the door. Halfway up that mountain of desire, I feel the whole world exploding in unconsuming fire, and I don't believe in signs, at least I didn't before. There's a small still voice saying maybe I was made for more, and my heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop, my heart won't stop, my heart can't stop, won't stop. Before I move to dismiss what I can't understand, I think of man versus nature, man versus man, man versus himself. Is there anything man can do for? patient. And the times when it all seems gray, these are the times when you gotta be brave. And there are no words, but to no one's surprise, I keep talking anyway. My heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop, my heart won't stop. My heart can't stop, won't stop. My heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop till I get what I'm after. My heart can't stop, my heart won't stop. My heart can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I wanna turn back the hands of my midnight. I wanna be where I am and be alright. I wanna do what I can with what I have not earned, for sure. And if that sweet chariot starts swinging lower, won't you do me a favor? Say you don't know where I went, but the call when I'm ready and not a moment before. But there's a small, still voice saying maybe, just maybe I was made, just maybe I was made for more. So, one of my favorite times that I ever played here was when they were doing the like 10-minute sets. And me and some of my buddies wrote one song that was 10 minutes long, and we played it, and they had the thing on the wall for how long you had to play it, and our song was not 10 minutes long, but we just did like the, and then hit it right at 10. Played just one song. But this is the song I'm not going to play. It's all 10 minutes. There was a lot of fluff in there, but this is the part, or this is the song inside that song. You know what I'm saying. It's called Rock and Roll Bullshit. I was born down in a dead man's town somewhere in middle America. Sewed on the face of the fool, I was weird at my school, writing rhymes that would embarrass you. I was seriously thinking of hiding the receiver with no idea who I was, when I found in a song and in the people I love, they could lift me up out of darkness. I could count on my callous fingers each time since then that I've questioned this path, full of bridges I've burned over lessons I've learned, 25 years going nowhere fast. From the people I lied to when I said they were every bit as important, to the times that I lied to myself, saying I don't know if this is worth it. When the truth of it is, I go out of the frying pan into the fire pit, off of the fire pit, off of the anvil and into the fire. Out of the frying pan, into the fire pit, out of the fire, and in the rock and roll bullshit, rock and roll bullshit. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. The neighborhood kids took some sidewalk chalk and they drew a big face. They laid it down in the middle of the road, saying, please don't kill / run me over, thanks. Sorry I'm late, but I had to find a new way to go. Power line poles look like crucifixions, and this is the pattern. Thief, then nothing on every third one. Circling this town like the rings of Saturn. You ever think about where the light in your light bulb comes from? It's me, I'm in a hallway reaching my arms out, looking for the limits, 'cause it's too dark to see. It don't come naturally, flipping on a switch that makes it easier on me. Why should I let anything matter when everything must go in the blink of an eye? Well, I guess that's the perfect reason why. Meanwhile, the dishes need done, the dog needs walked, the bags need packed, and the oneness of it all threatens to tear me apart. And my mind needs to sit its ass down before it gives me a heart attack. Nothing worse than waiting for the same day to restart. But me, I wanna clear off some space, sweep off a little real estate. I still recall every 90s pop song I ever heard. There's gotta be a better use for the storage inside of my brain. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Just say the word. 'Cause me, I wanna be a good partner, a good person, a good listener. I wanna be a good friend, a good parishioner. I wanna be a good writer again. But am I setting the bar too high? Is anyone all these things all of the time? Still, I think I might be worth another try. The neighborhood kids took some sidewalk chalk, drew a big face. They laid it down in the middle of the road, saying, please don't kill / run me over, thanks. So sorry I'm late, sorry I'm lost, honey, I'm home. for being here. This is the new one that just my band's called Endless Mike and the Beagle Club, and this is a Beagle Club song, and we just made this one on online and stuff. So it's called Going Up. It's my advertisement for it. I don't even know where I first heard this, but if ever the elevator that you're standing in starts falling, if you time it right and jump at the last second, there's a chance you will survive. Common sense might tell me that's not true. God forbid I ever find myself inside those fallen shoes. With nothing left and nothing left to lose, I wonder if I'd try it. At least I'd have a good story to tell. You know, believers go to heaven while the real ones go to hell, and that's something that you never learn in school. There are worse things than looking like a fool. While stumbling through a world beyond control, I turn on my TV to see these people storm the Capitol, and I just sat there thinking, bless my soul, I always thought it would be our side. While waiting for the cops to take the call, oh, in sick anticipation of the cracking of their skulls. Of course that never happened after all. This was a hateful sea of white. I used to think we'd love our way out of this mess. You know, believers turn to anarchy, and then they turn depressed. God forgive us now for following the rules. 'Cause there are worse things than looking like a fool. Oh, but I can still remember watching Liz that time she tried to save a mouse that drowned inside a coffee cup. Sometimes when I think of that, it makes me give a nervous laugh, and other times makes me fall in love with the world again. So I will run the risk of tempting fate, and when the elevator's falling, I will take my leap of faith. Thanks. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do one more real quick. It's called Mr. Miller's Dream, and it goes out to all the lifers. Well, I love this part of town, it's got a certain kind of charm. It reminds me of my childhood, growing up on the farm. And by farm I just mean parking lots that only sprouted shopping malls, where local stations left out Left Eye's verse when they played Waterfalls, where operators tried to talk you out of placing long distance calls. I took everything that taught me and I packed it in my car, alongside my naivete, my suitcase and guitar. I couldn't tell if they were listening to the words or melody. I couldn't tell if they connected all these years, I'm still doing this act. I think about an open highway when I see an open sky, with nothing but my trials and tribulations passing by. And every time somebody's high beams hit my rear view, I reflect upon that classic urban legend, with the escaped lunatic hiding and waiting right behind me, while I never so much as suspect. But it's not all good, and it's not all bad, but it's pretty much all I ever gave or ever had. Sometimes I think of what I'd wonder if I thought about the fact that after all these years, I'm still doing this act. After all these years, I'm still doing this act. I was the oldest person ever when I walked back through my door. I laid down to dream a dream I've dreamed 1,000 times before. I'm standing in an ancient forest that was never touched by man. A mighty tree was lying there where no one heard it land, and I applaud its effort with the clapping of one hand. And the sound we make, or we may not make, is like the sound of the world's best band. Thanks. Let me know when I'm good, Brett.